Hi, my name is Robert Spottswood Jr. I'm from Key West, Florida. I am the president of Spottswood Companies, which is a family company owned by the Spottswood family. I've got 4 kids. Fishing and being outdoors is one of my biggest passions, and felt like just needed to lean in and devote some of my time to trying to make a difference. I'm new to the South Atlantic Council, but I had done MREP a while ago. I sit on Fish and Wildlife Foundation. I sit on the Nature Conservancy of Florida as a trustee. And so I've been, kind of through those processes trying to figure out how to get involved. And the reason I'm now on the South Atlantic Council is because, working through those various entities and, trying to ask questions, trying to effectuate change ultimately led me to the seat I'm in now. In my lifetime here, changes that I've seen have kind of been, on 2 sides. One, ecosystem, right, and habitat, and then the other being the fishery that depends, and marine life that depends on that habitat. The coral reef tract that supports, most of our fishery and access to fishery and diving has been dying at an alarming rate. And so we've lost a lot of that structure. The fish themselves and the fishery are an important component of the rest of the environment here, the human environment, our culture, our economy. It really drives a lot of why I'm trying to get more involved and try and help find solutions and push for I think times have changed, and I think it's time for some additional tools in our tool belt and get a little more proactive about fisheries management. So I have learned a lot every interaction, every experience I have with the council. But one of the things that surprises me the most about the process has been really the lack of participation. But I think that the general public has all the opportunity to try and get involved. Right? They could go on the website and look at our agenda. You can read all of the documents. You can read all of the minutes from the prior meeting, and there's full visibility in what's going on at the council level. I think that's where more people got involved, more people saw this, more people could, indicate to their, local elected officials and all the way up that this is something important we need to be spending and allocating more money towards, an effort to better understand our fishery, to make rules moving forward. At least for me and my generation, and I don't know, maybe it's just a product of growing older or what it is, but, if I could influence the younger generation, it would really be to try to just take what you need, really to be thoughtful about, what you're doing. If you have to get home and find people to give fish away to, don't keep it. Understand some of the, new techniques and tools to try to prevent discard mortality if you're going to be out there fishing, descending devices. And so, using those tools are going to help us to ultimately reduce discard mortality and help us to improve access to fisheries. So, we all love to eat fish. I mean, it's certainly one of the main reasons that we do it. And I love having fresh fish in my fridge regularly. My kids love eating fish, and it's one of the healthiest things we can do. But the fact is, we're at a place in time where I think that, careful use and my goal is to make sure that everybody, including my kids, can enjoy this fishery in at least the same state that I enjoyed it, and hopefully in a better state forever.
Big fish. Big fish?
What kind of big fish?
Snapper.
Snapper? Is that what you catch off the dock at home?
Yeah.
Yeah? You like chumming for the fish at home?
Yeah.
What do you like using, like bait, or do you like using like chicken and table scraps?
Bait.
What other kind of fish have you caught?
Sergeant Major.
Colorful. They got the stripes.
Maybe schoolmaster.
What's that?
Schoolmaster?
Schoolmaster.
It looks kind of like the gray snapper, but it has a little yellow on him. What's my very favorite fish?
Yeah.
My favorite fish to catch is actually wahoo. You got anything else to add to that, Florence?
No.
No?